With the weekend sales, we have 10 for $233. That does include shipping and the taxes. So let's start off with what we got here. We have children's favorite Halloween. We actually got this one here from Big Lots. So we hit up a bunch of Big Lots one day, and we went to the clearance ones. We sold that one for $673 plus shipping. We have In the Heat of the Night, $13.99. If you find this one, it is like a bolo. It can be worth a decent amount if you find a bunch of them. 5 Easy Pieces with Jack Nicholson. This one's from the church thrift that we go to sometimes. Never had heard of this movie, so we picked it up. It sold for $3.88, so not too much on it, but it's 50 cents. So there's that one. We have Green Day. This cassette sold for, what do we got here? $26.99. One thing to know about cassettes is anything that's like 90s alternative rock or metal is worth a lot. So this is the second time we found this cassette. Funny thing about that, I told my girlfriend I'm going to go get some donuts. And there just happened to be a yard sale along the way. And I came home with a bag of media and then a box full of CDs. So the bag of media was like $5 that was in there, and the box of CD was $20. So that was pretty good. And we sold some of the CDs and not too much of the media out of there, but this one sold for $26.99. Our buddy Felix, I've mentioned him a lot on here before. This is one of his DVDs. He was picking like not your average movie that you would find. So this is one of his, Hell Asylum. This sold for $7.75. We have a Bad News Bears. Sometimes when there's these DVDs with like multiple movies in there, they can be worth a decent amount. This one here I think is $9.99 plus shipping. Next we have this vinyl record. This is Dizzy Gillespie, The Cool World. This thing's actually pretty clean. Just besides this corner here, it was once like stuck to another album, but the vinyl is really clean. My girlfriend said that she needed to work for like an hour and a half, and so we dropped her off at work, and I said I'm gonna hit up a sale real quick, and I went. And it was an estate sale. It was like the last day, and in the basement there was tons of vinyl, and I found all these like really good vinyl record albums. And so I don't know what we missed the first days, but like I say, we sold one for like 50 or 60 bucks right away. So there's some pretty cool ones there. I think I had posted in a previous video about the ones we found. Here we go. We got this DVD here. This sold for $8. This came from the big Live Oak CD DVD buy, which we're not getting as many sales out of there. There's only one over the weekend. So it's kind of surprising, but it's kind of been like that for a while now. Up next we have this Samuel Beckett book lot. This is actually a pretty good sell. This sold for $36 plus shipping. So we don't really lot books together or much of anything together. We do almost everything single, but maybe that's something we should switch to. We got $36. This came from our buddy Tim. We bought these books from him probably 5 years ago or more, and we slowly like pull them out and list them, and they do sell here and there, but there's been some really good books in there. And this last one here is Europe, the Final Countdown. This one actually sold for quite a bit. I think it was like $26.99. So I dropped the paper though. The reason why this one's worth so much is it's made in England. And I can't remember where this one exactly came from. But there you go. So yeah, decent weekend of sales. Kind of low, but there's some decent priced items to bring it up. So that CD, the books, and this cassette. Alright, we're going to work on getting these shipped. And that'll be it. We had shipped everything earlier today, and 4 more sales had come through, so I'll just show you what we got here real quick. We have the Notebook and the Lucky One here. This one sold for $6.21. This came from the lady next town over that we buy a bunch of media from. It's just a double feature, and those can do okay sometimes. When you're paying about 25 cents for it, it's alright. We have the Battle of Britain. This one does have Michael Caine in it. It's got a bunch of people in it, but we sold this one for $11.07. This was our big CD DVD sealed buy, and I mention that one all the time. We have Go-Go's collection. This sold for $5 on an offer. It was listed at $6. Just a random CD that I was going through and just listing majority of them that I was going through. So that was a good one there. Not good, but that was a sale, right? You know how it is. You buy a bunch of stuff, and there's some really great stuff, and then there's a bunch of $5 to $10 things. Here we have Predator triple feature on Blu-ray sealed. We went out for lunch one day. I was at work, and my girlfriend got off early, so we went to lunch. I said, hey, there's a yard sale right around the corner from where we got lunch. We showed up. I'm like, oh man, DVDs are $2 each. So we went through and found about 10 of them. So we have Predator here. This sold for $13.99. So we made a few bucks off of it. But yeah, just showing you those real quick. Gonna get these packed up.